Hey, what's up? This video is going to be about the comprehensive review of the Befriend group meets Chrome extension. If you don't know what that is, it is a Chrome extension to help your organic needs when it comes to add and remove friends on Facebook. More so specifically, it'll look for group members who are active in Facebook groups that you're in, and then add them as a friend so you can connect with them on a deeper practice and see whether or not they will be a potential client for your business. You can also find inactive people who are not commenting on your posts, and you can remove them as friends if they are no longer a potential client or a friend. But you can see here, new version, here, this date, it's being constantly updated every month or weekly as needed. So here is how it's going to work. Go here, and then on the first step, first step after you log in, it's going to show up these options. The very first one is an auto adder. Second one is the remove friends, and the third one is a manual adding feature that you can choose any post on Facebook and add it. In addition to a subscription or membership, with this Chrome extension, you get an access to a free course on how to use the extension as well as some additional bonus trainings. Feel free to leave a suggested feature which may be implemented in the near future. This also has a link to the affiliate program where you can promote it for yourself and earn a commission from anywhere from 30 to 40%. A partnership program where you pay a low monthly fee to distribute, give away, sell, and keep all the profits with a limited amount of license. So let's say it's like $100 every month, and you can give away like 50 licenses, right? You could sell each one for like $200 and earn that money back really quickly. If you want to unsubscribe, you have to click this cancel button, and then you have to put in your email, put in the password, and it's going to ask you to, do you want to confirm the cancellation of the subscription? And you say yes, then it will unsubscribe you. If you want to log off and you want to log into another program or another account, I should say, then you do this button here. Okay, so let's try the auto feature. Once you click on it, it's going to go to this page. This shows the amount of seconds between each invite because you want to have a delay time in between each invite so it doesn't seem like it's going too fast, right? For this demonstration purposes, it's 30 seconds, but you should do about a minute to 3 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes if you're adding a lot of people. When you're first starting off, please start with 2 or 5 people with about like a minute in each just to warm up your system. Let's say for this demonstration purpose, it's going to be 3 people. And how many friends you can invite, that's just based on the account that you have. You can look for keyword purposes, but in order to see how this works, don't put in any keyword. You can also put in a template because when you connect with them, they might not respond back. It might go into their spam folder. So you could just say hi, just to let you know you're a real person. Great to connect. Looking for other entrepreneurs to chat with. Each other out. See? Looking for other entrepreneurs to chat with and see if there's any potential to learn and help each other out. Looking forward to your reply. Something to really start the conversation. Nothing aggressive, no selling, of course. Okay, and then hi, and you click that blue button on the bottom, click refresh. And by the way, this works for your Facebook group. If you don't even need your Facebook open, right? It just needs to be logged in, and then you click refresh group, which I did. So let's just go over an example. Let's just go with let's go with here, okay? And affiliate marketing. Let's say my niche is I want to connect with affiliate marketers, want to collaborate with other marketers and all that. After I click on the group, the one group, I click this button here, right? To run, please click on plus button, choose your group, and then click the inactive start to activate. This will activate, and then what's going is checking the group. It's loading up the posts, right? And then it's going to load up the people from the post. And if you want to access to the group, you can click here so you can kind of see which group you're going for, right? And definitely it is trying to look for recent posts and then looking at the reactions. Sunny and Javi. So you see how Sunny and Javi, they're the most recent people. Now, to use this extension really well, you have to really prime the audience in the Facebook group. Put these posts, put value posts, story posts by yourself, some pain to resolution posts to really draw out your potential clients and people who are willing to be active and comment on the post. So how this works is it's opening in Windows in the background, and then sometimes, depending on what Facebook versions they have, it's going to open and send the message. If not, you see how sometimes it says content not found. If that happens, then it's just going to skip over to the next people. And then you'll see here who it added and who it didn't. And the ones that didn't is because the profile, something happened, like it didn't load properly, or it had like an extra pop-up. And that happens sometimes because in Facebook you have like 4 different versions, and if, let's say, you don't really have any interest or comment things with them, Facebook will ask you whether or not you know this person or not. So that's why it would just override it and skip on to the next people. But once it adds and sends that message, if the message is enabled, then you'll see this check mark right here. So I can click on this person and it'll go to their profile. And you can see how this cancel request is there because it doesn't say add friend anymore because it was sent. So that's good. So Quinn, let's see, right there. And there's that message that went. Another message that was sent, it was to Takim George. So you can see on here, Takim George was also a green check mark. So that's cool too, right? So this person's an affiliate marketer, so very nice. Now, if the keyword right here, remember this keyword for adding, if you placed in something that says like money or something, it's going to only look at their profile here and see if it says money, and it'll only add those people with that money. So let's say if people identify themselves as CEO or a boss, a coach, or anything like that, you can type out those keywords in and it will look for what they write down, and then it'll only reach out to those people. Sometimes it'll actually look through here as well, the intro. So they'll have their title here, right? CEO of their company. So if you want to just connect with CEOs, you can do that as well. Let's see. So it stopped. You can see this. It's not green anymore. It's inactive because I wrote down 3 people, and these are 3 people that was added. Okay. So right there. So added. And then in my messages, you can see there's 3. Cool. All right. So that's it for the auto feature. Now let's jump to the third feature because it's, again, adding friends, but on a manual basis. When you click this one, it's going to tell you that you're going to manually add people from any post. Find the post, click on the 3 dots in the corner, select Befriend options, and then fill out the criteria and watch it work. So let's try that. So let's go with, again, with another affiliate marketing group. We can go, let's say, ClickFunnels Avengers, and then it's mainly, let's find somewhere where it has a lot. Okay, so 13 comments, 38 people. I could click on this dot here. Let's say you made a post and a lot of people comment. You can post on that, or you can go find a post that resonates with your audience and aligns with your business, and you feel like, oh, these people are good people, they're active, they align with my business. So I want to add them and connect with them. Okay, so I'm going to click on this dot here. You can see the Befriend group mates. And right here, you're going to react, comment, or both. This is how Facebook, I guess, laid it out. Maybe you want to just add the people with who commented. Feel free to do that. And then you can do a certain interval time. Remember, that's very important. Maybe you even want to choose if they have mutual friends or not, because oftentimes if you don't have any mutual friends with them, Facebook typically would sort of stop you because of their security feature. Now, if not, then if you do have mutual friends, definitely type it in. Maybe more than 2. Okay. And messaging, it could be the one that I just made. If you want to edit this messaging, you have to go back into the into the app right here, and then update or add new template and so forth. Okay, but here you start messaging, and then you can see it's running. Do not work on this page. However, you may work on another page. So the thing about this manual feature is it's going to go and load, right? And then while you can work on the other features, eventually, instead of popping up in the background, it actually pops up in front of you. That's the only downfall. Okay. Okay, so you see how it opens up, and then it's going to add. And then after it adds, then it sends that message out. Okay. So it's all done like this. So that's the only downfall, where you may not be able to work on your computer while you're doing this. Oh, here's another one. So it's just going down to the people who commented on the post. Sounds good? Perfect. Okay. And then afterwards it's done, then you can close all the tabs and then start connecting with them. Build it up. Now let's go into the final feature. So we're going to stop that feature there. So you see how that one just opened up and it closed? Because you already sent a request to her. Or I sent a request to her. Yeah. It's not going to send it again. Okay. So let's go with another one. Okay, so remove feature number 2. It's going to open another tab here, and this will look on your personal profile, your profile. Let's let it load. First, when you first start to use this, it may take a long time to load because it needs to load all your friends. Okay. So once it's loaded, it's going to look like this first. The first thing you need to do is click on this black button, update friend list. If you have like over 1,000 friends, it's going to take a long time, okay? So bear with me here. And you have to stay on this page for it to load. You cannot jump around, open another tab and all that. Okay. So this might take a while because it's the first time. I'll be right back when it's finished. Alright, so I'm back. It took about 4 to 5 minutes to load about 1,800 friends. After you load it, it's going to show this page, right? And then you got to click this green button. And then here you're going to choose within the last week or last month or last 3 months or last 6 months. Out of all your posts, you want to see out of all those friends that you just uploaded, how many of them interacted, how many times, and who's commented how many times and all that within those posts within this time. For me, I'm going to do 3 months. I'll just leave it 30. That's fine. Right? And then I'll just click load. Okay? Now this is another waiting process. Right? So it's going to start opening up your post and loading the data, and it's going to compare to the list of friends that you uploaded to the list of posts that you uploaded, and we'll see. Okay? It's going to look at the amount of likes, hearts, comments, how many of those people viewed your stories, how many of them shared it. Okay, cool. I'll be right back. It might take a while. All right, so it loaded. It took about 5 minutes. And you can kind of see the information right here. Right now, the tabs I'm in is active. There's an inactive tab. There's a VIP list where you can move people from the active to the VIP if in case you don't want to delete them, or yeah, if they're like influencers or they're your Dream 100 people, they just don't comment on your post, right? So, but you don't want to delete them, so you can add them there, and it'll show you the deleted people here. In the active tab here, you can see here are the people who reacted to my things or view my stories, and you can actually sort it out. Like, let's say click hearts twice, you kind of see who's hearted it or likes. Kind of see right now it's kind of bundled into likes or comments right there. People have commented, right? So these are the active people. You can also confirm whether it's accurate with the numbers by just looking at the amount of pages and the rows. So here there's 5 pages of 100, so there would be like around 500, maybe even less, right? 500 at most people who are active, and click inactive. It's going to be like 17 and 100, so 1700, 500. But remember, it's not all 17. Let's see, all 17 pages, because sometimes at the very end, like on 17, right, you're not going to have 100 people. Maybe it could be only like 30 people, right? So just showing you, it should just be a rough estimate just to see that, oh, you have about 1,800 friends, and then here's 1,700, so that means it's got most of it there, right? Same thing here. So around 500. So technically, if you like, it should be anywhere from under 2,200. Just saying. But anyways, so most people use this, kind of look at the active people. These are your prime people that you may want to stay connected with because they like your stuff. And then when you look at the inactive people, you want to see how, people don't really talk to you much anymore. So, maybe you might want to delete them, But it also gives you another opportunity to go and chat up with them, send them a message, and see how they're doing. So typically you would go to the last page because these are the most inactive people. And then, you just kind of look through their page and see, you click on their profile, see who they are, and say, let's see, look what they're about. Should I still connect with this person, or is this person not on my, ideal client anymore, right? So if not, you can just click here, right, to delete them, right? But if you feel like, I still want to connect with them, send them another message, follow up, go through the calls and all that. So that's something that you can do. Let's see. And you know what? If you don't want to delete 100, I totally recommend doing 20 first, or maybe even less, just to again warm up the system. So you can 10 in a row. So you can do this much. More towards the end, because they're the more inactive people. Remember that? The more inactive people. So if you don't recognize a lot of the names, just start deleting them. Right? Okay, so far I've selected how many? Probably a bit more than 10. I'm going to delete them, click remove. It will start removing. Okay. There's a certain interval time between each removal, because if you delete them too fast, then again, whenever you're doing anything too fast or too much on Facebook, they're going to flag you for it. So that's why it's going to start removing them. So there's going to be a time of, I believe, 6 seconds in between. And that's the threshold that we found with this current Facebook layout, because they keep updating their codes, so we kind of follow it and then find the best time for them. so this software doesn't get detected. Okay, so I'm going to pause this and then come back when it's done with the 15 users that are about to be deleted. Alright, that took about 2 minutes. So you can go to the delete section and check to make sure it was deleted. So you can see how it has the add friend symbol here. So that means they were deleted. Alright. Yep, see, add friend. Oops. So yeah, just letting you know. Alright, so those are the 3 features of it. We did the auto add, the manual add, and the remove friend feature. Now check out that free course to learn how to use the extension. This video will be on there as well. Click here, and then you have to sign up for it. Put in your email, and then put the email that you signed up the extension with, and then put your name, and then you'll have the access. All right. Thank you for watching. And if you're interested in getting this Chrome extension, there is a free trial as well as bonuses. When you get it, just click the link below, and or click it somewhere, or visit befriendgroupmates.com. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.